So you grew up here in LA. What was that like?
Yes, I did. It was great. Honestly, it was the best of both worlds. I grew up in South Pasadena, which is like Hollywood adjacent. You know, we're far enough away so you're not in it all the time. It really looked and felt like a small town, and I had that like normal high school theater experience. But I think because it looks like such a cozy small town, any town USA, they shot a lot of movies there. So you still had that LA feel of, you know, the house from the movie Old School was like a block from my high school. And when I was in middle school, I remember walking home one day with my big binder, with like my drawings all over the binder, and a frantic PA, you know, some frantic assistant on some movie stopped me and was like, let me see that notebook. Oh my God, this looks like a real teenager's notebook. Can I buy this off of you for $10? And I was like, my notebook's gonna be in a movie?
Oh my God.
And I gave it to them for, I made 10, that was my first, you know, flirt with show business.
Your first flirt with it. And did you feel like you got the bug then? Did you sneak on sets?
You know, I never snuck on any sets, but actually, where we are now on this lot, I used to come and watch shows tape live, just like you guys.
Wow.
All right. One of my best friend's older sister worked for K-Rock, which is like the coolest alternative radio station in LA. And so she would get us tickets to go to tapings for shows like Home Improvement and Friends. Like, I was in the audience for Friends. I will never forget the episode that I saw. It's the episode where Chandler and Monica are already hooking up, but nobody knows, and then he has to kiss all the women every time he says goodbye. It was a great episode, iconic. I was there, you could hear my voice laughing.
I love it. Tell me, how did you get into acting? Like, what gave you that passion to want to act?
Well, I was a real ham when I was a kid, so my parents could hardly get me to shut up. I think it was a lot of singing and dancing around the house, and so they put me into a program when I was real small, you know, like 6 or 7 years old. Oh, and I had a perm. It was the early 90s, and I did a program in Los Feliz through the Jewish Community Center, a summer program, where a summer theater program for kids where we basically did all of these Disney productions. Snow White, Cinderella, The Wizard of Oz. They would rewrite them completely and write all their own music for them. And every kid that auditioned got a part. It was this whole big summer theater program. My first role was in The Wizard of Oz. I played Toto. I had no lines, but I had a lot of barks. And my mom made the costume. She sewed knee pads into the knees. I was literally on hand and knee, barking for one night.
Well, it paid off.
It paid off.
You're amazing, and we know it.
It all led to this moment.
Somehow it kicked it off, right?
We brought it back.
Nothing is just. And you grew up dancing. You love to dance. Now, what's this? You used to sneak in the library and dance? Please tell me this story.
I'm so glad you brought this up. Because I still kind of can't believe, you know, you do some things when you're like a kid and a teen that you're like, God, I can't believe I had the nerve. When I was in middle school, our school library had these 2 rooms in the library that were, you know, glass rooms, study rooms with tables in them, and you could sign them out for recess and lunch. To study, I assume. But, you know, that was the fine print. No one ever specified that. So I would sign them out for lunch and then invite my best girlfriends and the boys that we had a crush on.
That's adorable.
And we would just slow dance with them like this.
In the library?
Just to TLC. Just got Red Light Special on.
Oh, that's a good song.
But you had to keep like a full arm's distance. But it was sexy. I got to do it about 2 times, and then they were like, you're not allowed to do that in here.
So you got caught with it?
Yeah, because the rooms were glass. Like, who was like, what was this ruse? Like, once I got everybody in there, the whole library was just like,
what's happening?
What are you guys doing in there?
I think it's adorable. That's creative.
I was like, why can't we have dances?
Exactly.
Every day of the week.
You should, that's for sure. And you just turned 40.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, so we gotta see you in the gym now. How you do all of this? I can't do one push-up, let alone a pull-up. Jesus. you're doing it effortlessly.
Guys, I gotta keep my pull-ups, my chin-ups, you know, it took me years to be able to do even one, so now they're like a real point of pride for me. I love turning 40. I'm in like the best shape of my life. I feel great. I feel the most confident I've ever felt. I feel like the chin-ups have a lot to do with that.
I
Thank
need
my
some
trainer.
tips, honey, 'cause that is good. You're so strong. And then these weights. How many pounds is the weights you're lifting?
Let's see. Let's take a look.
You doing some superhero stuff at 40. I can't do any of that.
40 pounds, 40 for 40.
Oh my God.
You know, I have a great trainer, Jason Walsh, and yeah, he's keeping everything high and tight, you know?
Clearly, I want to be like you. Oh my God. And well, we do have something in common. We both have cats. How many cats do you have? I have 2.
We have 2.
Oh my God. What's your cat's names?
Our cats are named Otis and Max. Max is a girl. Little Maxine curled up. Oh my God. We're a real cat. I'm so happy to hear you're a cat person.
Oh my God.
There's not enough of us. But
Right?
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, cats get a bad rap. People think they're aloof. Let me tell you, we call our cats names as we're going to sleep, and they come running down the stairs, and they curl up in our arms, and we all spoon in like a quadro spoon at night. I'm not exaggerating. Or they sleep on my legs, and then I'm paralyzed, just kind of like, I don't sleep well. But the cats are cute, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mine always steal my spot.
They steal my
In the
spot.
bed.
I find myself at the very edge of the bed. The cats are in the middle. Dave's like, and I'm just like get a sliver. But yeah, the cats rule the house. We recently bought them some, you know, new like cat towers.
The cat mounts, yes.
They love them.
They're the best.
I'm looking at multiple of them going up in my house, and I'm like, I bet I give us 2 years until the whole house is like a cat maze.
I'm with you. You should do that.
Catio.
I'm all for the cats. And this isn't your husband's first time directing you. What is that like?
You know, it's incredible. We've worked together a couple times as actors, and then he directed me for the first time in his directorial debut, The Rental, and that was really fun. It was like really freeing to be on set with him as a director, and I didn't write that or produce it. I didn't have any hand in anything else, so I could just be there to kind of support him directing, and he's so good at it, which is great. And then this movie, it was just like that next level because we wrote it together. We were just so in sync on everything. You know, I trust Dave more than I trust anyone.
Yeah.
And at this point, especially, we'd had so many conversations about this script and about this character that we really can communicate without words a lot of the time. You know, he comes in and gives a look, and I give a look and give a thumbs up, and then we do it again. There's a nice kind of, a lot of telepathy going on, which was great.
That is cool. I'd imagine that could be awesome.
Yeah.
It seemed like it would move quicker since you guys know each other so well. Do you feel like it's a, you know, you guys
Like
flow
we move
differently?
quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Dave's the boss, so we'll do as many takes as Dave wants. But yeah, things do move, not quickly so much as smoothly.
Like more in sync, because it takes a certain type of chemistry, you know, for an actor and a director to work together. Sometimes, like I prefer actors, directors.
Yeah.
So I was imagining like it has to be something cool.
Well, it's great because Dave is an actor. He knows how to talk to actors too. He's so like in the mindset of what you're thinking about.
Yes. Now I have to ask this last thing. So you ran through the film naked? You wasn't nervous?
Oh,
Tell me about that.
I love being naked, Jennifer. I'm a bit of a nudist.
No, Jennifer, me.
I have some nude scenes. I have some non-sexual nude scenes in the movie.
Okay.
There's a streaking scene, and it's a nod back to my days in college. I went to Cal Arts, and my time at Cal Arts, a great school. I got an incredible education, and also it's an art school, so I think they wanted all the students to have the freedom of just expressing themselves, and clothing was optional everywhere except the cafeteria. You gotta be sanitary. So in college, I really liked to streak a lot, and as recent as last year, I liked to streak a lot. So we just incorporated it into the movie. I think it's kind of like, for us in this movie, it's a real expression of joy, embracing who you really are. I think that's why I like being naked, maybe?
If you like it, we love it, and we love you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.